Hi everybody, I'm Nathan White and I want to answer all of your Vimeo questions that you've been having. This video is pre-recorded, but I'm streaming it live so that I can monitor your chats and hopefully answer any questions in the chat box that I may have missed in this video. So keep watching. If your question doesn't get answered, then put it in the chat box. So probably the most common question I've had since we've switched to Vimeo is how to log in or create an account. So I'm going to go through on a computer and an iPhone and an iPad, and I'm going to show you how to create and log in to your Vimeo account. There's a couple of different ways to do it. If we have a live video on our homepage, then one thing you can do is click on the title and you'll see the video, and down below you'll see the chat box. If you're logged in, you won't see this join to participate, but if you are not logged in, then you can log in with Vimeo, with Facebook, or chat as a guest. I'm going to go ahead and log in to my Vimeo account. It'll take me to this login to Vimeo page, which is just vimeo.com/log_in. And if you already have an account, you can put in your email address and your password. If not, there's this join button down below. And now that I'm logged in, it should redirect me back to the page, and I can chat here. I can type my comment, or if I have a question, I can go to the question section. So I'm going to go ahead and create an account and show you exactly what you need to do to create your free Vimeo account. But first, I'm going to go ahead and look at the pricing. It is free, but I know some people may get a little confused thinking that they have to get this plan where they pay monthly. That's not true. This is just for if you want extra features for video creators. You should get all the features for free, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and create an account with my first and last name and my email address, and create a password. And once I click join with email, it will go ahead and create an account. And this is probably where most people get a little confused, seeing that there's all these plans. Just ignore those, and that's just a little advertising that they do. But you actually already have an account. So if you were to go over here and type in vimeo.com/Randy White, then you should be able to log in and see our videos. And I'll go ahead and show you that tonight's video, I can actually chat, and I do not have to log in because I just created my new account right here, and you can view your profile and everything that is in there. They may have some tips and tricks for you to guide you along the way. So probably the most questions I've gotten is how to log in on a mobile phone. I know a lot of people like to listen on their phone, that they can set their phone down and do something else. It's just easier to be mobile. One of the problems that I've run into is that if you have the Vimeo app installed on your phone and you're trying to log into the website, it kind of creates a bug. I'm not sure if it's just with iPhones or if it's with other phones as well, but I'll show you what happens here and how to fix it. So currently the problem is when I try to log in the chat box on our website, if I click join Vimeo, then what happens is I get this white screen, and you saw that the phone kind of jumped from Safari to the Vimeo app, and somehow this is blocking the redirect process to get back to the website so you can chat. Unfortunately, the only way to fix this is go ahead and delete the Vimeo app, and then when you try to log in again, you should be able to just click on join log into Vimeo, and it will log you in, and then you can chat. You are able to chat on the Vimeo app for iPhone. when you log in, open on the app, you'll probably see some recommended videos. And if you go to the search bar at the top right of the screen and just search for Randy White Ministries, then the easiest way to find us is to go all the way to this People tab, where you'll see Randy White Ministries, and all of our videos will be shown there in order of when we post them. So if I go to Parables of Jesus, then you'll see that the chat is here, and when we go live, you will be able to see everybody's chats and chat on your own. The only thing that it does not have is the question button, but hopefully they'll add that soon. Now, let's go over here to an iPad. So here I am back on the home page of the website. And if I go to Parables of Jesus, then it will ask me to log in, and this is kind of how it should react. Well, it does recognize that I've already been logged in on this device, so it kind of just logs in for me as soon as I hit login. Let me see if I can get that not to recognize my credentials there. And I'll go back to randywhiteministries.org and go back to Parables of Jesus, where it will ask me to log in again, or I can chat as a guest. And it does seem that on Safari, you can chat as a guest. If you are having problems logging in, then that will work for you. So I will log in. It takes me to vimeo.com/login, where I can then put in my password here, log in with my email. You can also log in with Facebook or with Google, and those should be pretty simple ways if you already have an account with those platforms. And now I can chat and I can ask a question straight from the website. So that's how to log in on all three devices. It does seem that a mobile device is a little bit more tricky than other devices, but hopefully we can get that bug fixed with Vimeo and it will work everywhere. So here's a little bit of just tips and tricks that I've found that are kind of nice depending on how you use our website. So first of all, a little background on how to use Vimeo is up here in the top right of the screen, you'll see this little heart, and that's the like button. If I like it on my tablet, it will bring me to Vimeo, but on another device, like a computer, it'll like it for you. But you'll see on Vimeo that there's more buttons on the side. There's a watch later and a add to collections. Collections is kind of like a playlist that you create and you can share to anybody that you want. And there's also a share button, which will just give you a link or an embed if you want to put it on your website. One thing that I have found that a lot of people like is the ability to jump in 15-second intervals within the video while you're watching. You can't do this with the Vimeo player, but I will show you how you can do it on our website. Let me go to 30 Practical Doctrines You Need to Know here. And I'm working on getting all of these videos available for download here so that you can go to any video in the list, and to the right you'll see a download audio, video, and outline. If you click on the video, then it'll take you to this link where you can download the video in any specific size resolution that you want. I'm going to go ahead and do a lower quality resolution just for this purpose. And you'll see that on a tablet, it opens your tablet's native video player. On an Apple device, you have the option to do go forward and backward in 15-second intervals. You can also pop out, which is nice. You can do that in the Vimeo player as well. It is very nice to be able to just go in and do whatever you were doing before while you were listening. So, one thing that Apple has never really done for a tablet is add the ability to actually download the video onto your tablet. They have made a new way to accomplish this. It's a few extra steps, but I'll go ahead and show you for those who are interested and watch our videos when they're offline here. So let me go to the App Store, and Apple's created an app called Shortcuts. So if you go to the App Store and search for that, you'll see it's created by Apple, and I've already downloaded it, so I'll just open it here. What it does is it kind of makes automation workflows for your iPad, but I'm going to use it to download a video. If I go to the search bar, and I type in download, you'll see I get download files, and click on that and get the shortcut. I already have it, so I'll replace. And now when I go to Safari, anytime I click this download button, it will still take me to the video to download. And once I choose the resolution that I want, I'll go ahead and just choose a really low quality to show you how it downloads. So what it'll do is, in this little share button at the top right of your screen, you should now see, well, you may see, there's this shortcut button right here. If you don't see it, go over to More, and you can toggle this button on and off. And once you toggle it on, you should be able to see shortcuts. So if I hit Shortcuts and Download File, then it should start downloading immediately. And once it's done downloading, it'll ask where I want to save the file. And if you have a Mac, or really any other computer will work, you can log into iCloud or your Finders application, and it should even show up in sync with your computer. So I'll just save it to my iCloud drive and hit Add. Now when I go to Files, the number 15 Doctrine is what I just downloaded, and I can play that, and I can play it offline, and I can even turn off my screen and it will still play the audio, which is nice. So for those of you who use a mobile device and like to cast to your smart TV from your phone, there is a way to do so. And if you go to our website, you'll see tonight's episode of 2 Corinthians, which has not been streamed yet, does not have an option for casting to, say, an Apple TV. I'll go ahead and make this screen a little bigger for you. But however, when we go live, you will see at the bottom of the screen, as we have here on Ask the Theologian, there is an option to mirror to an Apple TV. Now, I do know that you are able to cast to a Chromecast, but it looks like you have to use the Vimeo app. Let me go ahead and switch over to my computer. Okay, so it does look like Chromecast will work for Vimeo for iOS, but it looks like iOS only. If you get the Vimeo app for iOS, you are able to choose a video to cast, enter full screen, and tap on the Chromecast icon. I don't have a Chrome device, but for those of you who do, go ahead and give that a try and let me know if it works. Otherwise, I will see if there's a way to get that, since they say it does work for Chrome. It does say that it is available for iOS only. However, you can get their Smart TV app for the Vimeo Smart TV app for Apple TV, Roku, and all the others listed here, if you would like to watch on your Smart TV. I've gotten a few people say that their Vimeo quality isn't as high quality as YouTube. So let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown of how Vimeo and YouTube are streaming. So first of all, Vimeo will always try to choose the quality for you. YouTube does this as well, but if you want to change that, there's this little gear down here, and you can click that. You have the option to choose the quality or the speed of the video playback. And right now it says auto. If you have a good internet connection, you can stream in 1080p. Then that will be the highest quality, and then so forth down the list. If you have some issues, 720p is probably a good medium, as well as 540, depending on what device you're watching on. If you're on a mobile phone, a 540 would probably be your best and most reliable stream. I do know that Vimeo is streaming in 1080p, while YouTube is only in 720p. And if you're streaming in full quality on Vimeo, you will definitely see the difference in quality between Vimeo and YouTube, Vimeo being a higher quality than YouTube. But if you are having issues, go ahead and drop it down to 720 or 540 and see if that helps you. If you have any other questions, you can email me at nathan@randywhiteministries.org, or put a comment below this video and I will try to keep up with those.